Hello everybody and welcome back to the second darkest dungeon. Alrighty, the time has come. We're going to be experimenting even further with another team. So, the Leper is who we're going to be bringing out first. He has Aesthetic and Plague Eater Fearing. And I decided to replace Chop with Break. We saw how useful it was in the previous episode, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a try this time. We then bring Dismiss. He has Fanatic Hater and Bad Digestion. Junia the Vestal with the Confessor Hero Path. She also has Slippery, so hey, evasion chance, and Neat Freak. And then the Jester with Peacemaker and Winded. We're gonna see how this goes. Truthfully, no idea. I just want to try out the Jester because I really haven't used him a whole lot, and this team is somewhat shuffle friendly, so if there was ever a team for it, I feel like it would be this one. Now, that's not to say that this run is going to be good or even successful, but it's going to be a worthwhile attempt. So here we go. Okay, Dismiss is up first, so let's do what we do best. Actually, you know what? We're just going to go for a Wicked Slice, because I think we can actually get a very, very early kill. I'm going to go for Battle Ballad on... That does damage. I'm going to do it on ourselves. Okay, now we roll 50-50. You already know we landed. We are blinded, but that's fine. And jump. Only 2 damage being done to Mr. Leper. I'm gonna go for Divine Comfort. That way, any and all damage that they do is going to be offset. Jump. Okay, well, apparently not that damage. Filthy morsel. Problematic. 1 dead undead. Okay, we roll the 50-50, corpse is gone, and we get a bit of damage. Very, very good turn. Fade to back. 5 damage, that's actually a minimum roll. Wow, the Jester is very active. Go ahead and hit both. Oh, imagine if we had crit, he would have been dead. 2 damage coming down on Dismiss. Oh, we do also get a little bit of stress. Little more stress, and we get hit for 6. Youch! Not a very good outcome for us. But that's okay. 9 damage, that is a max roll, and the Jester guarantees the kill. Okay, decent start, I feel like this team is gonna do better than I was expecting. But, you know, time will tell. Alright, provisions have been bought. So here's what we're gonna do. Once again, Wilson is added to our repertoire, and medical equipment. So, a little bit more healing while we're traveling. That should help us out a fair bit. Then, as far as actual provisions, honestly, there wasn't anything too terribly good, so let's go ahead and use the whiskey flask. Try and get everybody as positive with each other as possible. Okay. Then, we're going to equip light, bandage, anti-venom. Now, we can either go to the Tangle or the Shroud, clear out the lair, or avoid the Watchtower. You know what? I want candles. And I will take candles. Even though I think the Shroud is significantly harder, but you know what? That's fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Another thing is, remember, we are halfway through the Leper's story, so I want to try and get him capped out. That way we can fully focus on the Flagellant. Oh, we see the Watchtower. Okay, this seems simple enough. There is a lair, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that, so I think we're going right. Sticking to that side, we have a guaranteed oasis. Then we could do fight, provisioner, fight, and then we're done. Because we are avoiding the watchtower, right? Yeah. We also have minus 20% fire resistance, which is not amazing. Both people want to go to one of the unknowns, so you know what? Works out for me. Little less candles, but we do also get hero story out of it, so, you know, it's fine. Ooh, positive relation. We like that. And that's from Baldwin. He actually has 5% less. And we get a second Shrine of Reflection. Wow, that worked out so beautifully.
Chapter 3. Treason. Sedition, like any illness, spreads slowly. Rotten with a cynical opportunism born of long-standing entitlement, the scheming circle of advisors drafted mutinous plans. Though bedridden, he had long since divined their intent and feared the disastrous results of their would-be rule. Summoning his blacksmith and his strength, he hoisted his blade and rose to meet the coming threat.
Dude. The lore of the leper is already so good. He's like, yeah, I'm bedridden and sick, but I'll simply fight back. Intimidate. Debuffs a target, and we get taunt. Wow, that really works out for a pure, like, tank leper. The sun rises and sets, unwavering. Alright, on to the Shrine of Reflection, which is where Jania wants to go, so I'm glad we're all on the same page this time. Okay. Run into all the goodies. Maybe we get goodies. Who knows? Sure, it does hurt our torch, but meh, whatever. It'll be fine. Fury and blade to excise malignants, no matter the agony.
Chapter 4. The Purge.
This entire city must be purged.
He had shown his compassion. Now he would show his fury.
Denounce treachery. Remove evasion and strength, and chance to combo them. Calm C, it heals us, stress heals us, and gets rid of blight. Blind Fury. We gain a lot of protection, and we guaranteed mark them. Okay, he moves back. He has some dodge. Now we can go for Executioner Swing. 10 to 14. Goodbye. Okay. We are getting blighted, but that's fine. We can remove it whenever we need to. Let's denounce treachery. Ooh, they all get strength now. Maybe we should denounce treachery one more time, just so they don't get to hit us like crazy. Oh yeah, that would have been so much damage. Yeah. Okay, we do have to go for a heal now. There is no choice in the matter. Okay, we get to go next. Ooh, they all get the strength again. Yikes. I'm gonna denounce treachery. That is so much strength that's coming our way. Because they don't do very much damage normally. Although we are about to get stressed out like crazy. I think I'm playing too defensively, honestly. Now, we do get to kill him before he does anything. Okay, we have to go for a heal here, otherwise we lose. So, boop. Ouch! Man, they sure are getting a lot of crits. Okay. mark this guy. We can guaranteed kill. And he's the one who hasn't taken his turn, so that also reduces the amount of stress that we take. Beautiful. And regardless of what he does, it will not be good enough, so I'm just gonna heal.
You cannot slay me now.
Okay, now we should be able to mark him. Oh, you are so dead, buddy. Farewell.
His blade had broken, but so too the treasonous plot.
Hugh ignores blind when they're comboed and also hits the first two people.
A diagnosis and a remedy, freeing in its finality.
Cool. Only one more shrine needed, and then Mr. Leper is done. Okay. Wow. Once again, +1, despite him being the, Wow, everything is going really well. That makes me think we're in for a really hard fall. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of torch and a stress heal. -2, opinion, but oh well.
Alas, it wasn't to be.
Okay, everybody wants to go to the watchtower. Unfortunately, I want candles. Oh, this looks bad. Yeah, it's this fight. Alright. So, I'm gonna go for Battle Ballad. Because we're setting up some juicy stuff. Not before we get hit with the nastiest crit in the galaxy, though. Holy. Right, we need mantra. We need 2 mantra for that. Well, you know, the idea was there. The idea was there. Torch is somewhat low. I'm gonna use 1 Glimmer of Hope. That brings us up to 80. Then we go for Reflection. Let's get rid of that blind. Still have strength, so we are good. They both go first, though. 5 damage coming down on the leper. That's okay. Ouch. Okay. Duelist Advance is gonna hurt us. I'm actually just gonna use a bandage. And then let's Duelist Advance.
Well done.
Okay, now Razor Wit actually guarantees a hit for the leper, interestingly enough. Okay. This has a super high chance to break the barricade. And we do it. Alright, so this guy has no protection basically for the rest of this fight. You know what? You're not guarded at the moment. Plenty of damage, and we keep that vulnerable. So he is guarded right now, so a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Really wish we had point-blank shot right about now. Ouch. That hits combo. 11 bleed! Oh my goodness. That also apparently ignores block, which is not ideal for us. Slice off, unfortunately, isn't going to do us a whole heck of a lot. So you know what? Let's blind the guy in front. Okay. Now... try and take him out. 6 damage? Eh. Hand of Light won't really help us for the moment. I'm just gonna go for Divine Comfort just to stall. A little bit of healing goes a long way. Ouch. Okay, our leper is... yeah, we can't let that bleed tick. That was way too big. 4 to 8. We hit 7. Pretty solid. Now we go for Hand of Light. We miss another 50-50. Would have been so good had it worked out. Ouch! Combo crit for 9. Our strength is now unfortunately gone. We are shuffled out of position, so let's go ahead and just hit the barricade. 8 damage. It is looking pretty good. That bleed won't do anything to us. We need a way to break guard. I don't know what character might have that, but we desperately need a way to break guard. I am going to fade to back. Fade to black, rather. And then that... We're not in range for Solemnity, so just try and go for a hit. We do hit the 50-50, but it does half damage. We're also not quite able to use Mantra yet, so let's debuff him. Absolutely everything lands, which means we have a little bit of time to stall. Let's Battle Ballad. Okay, that puts us back into position. Very, very good. Let's Illuminate to try and stun him. Didn't work, but that's fine. Yeah, we kill. Or not. Maybe we don't. I still don't think we're in Solemnity range, are we? Nah. Gotta look for the stalling opportunities wherever you can. Medicinal herbs and a packet of salt. Okay. Okay, those are decent. I am going to equip the medicinal herbs on the Jester. That should do us relatively well. Okay, Sunken Monolith. You want to run, you want to fight, and you want to fight. Alright. Fighting it is. Unfortunately, our reputations are all starting to sync with each other, but you know what? We are attempting to keep it afloat. Sucker Punch coming down onto Mr. Leper. Yeah, let's take aim. You know what? Let's move forward a bit, shall we? Okay, you are now a guaranteed hit. Heave-ho. Ooh, moving us backwards. Okay. Whetstone, that's a guaranteed crit and a ton of dodge. Unless... we don't debuff, but that's fine. He does still get that guaranteed crit on us, which is a little bit unfortunate, but overall okay. Huge damage coming down into whatever he was. Coral Grief. Apply to attacker when hit, bleed. Fun. Sucker Punch coming down onto our Jester, but we are okay. Still have our footing. I'm gonna go for a Slice Off. 9 damage, that's a max roll, but we don't bleed. In fact, we get bled. Debone coming down onto Junia. That's alright. Let's go for Withstand. A little bit more attention onto us. We can handle it. Now, I'm going to go for Duelist Advance. Guaranteed 11 damage. One more good hit, and he goes down. Ouch. Okay, we are also going to get a massive heal from the Vestal right now. So here we go. Mantra. I thought it would cure the... I keep getting the stances removed. Not removed. Confused. Oh well, it's fine. We cure a ton of debuffs regardless. Okay, I believe we can go for another Slice Off here. 4 damage. Death Blow. Good enough for me. Yeah, so I do really, really like the Confessor Vestal, but I think I prefer her Wanderer Path for the moment, because I like being able to just cure all of our bleeds and whatnot. It is really, really nice. Glimmer of Hope is going to go ahead and be used. You know what? Why not? We can hit him. Let's just remove the damage altogether. Then go for Illumination. That way he doesn't have all that dodge or crit. He goes for the Flens. Okay, good stuff. Comboed. One of the corpses is now gone. He gets 2 turns, this guy.
How unfortunate for you.
4 damage being done, and we do get a positive mood. Ouch. That vulnerable, though. Oh, that bleed, though. Goodness me. Can't use Inspiring Tune. Apparently, no one is quite... So it's greedy. But I think we'll be fine, honestly. I think we should be A-okay. So I'm going to go for Solemnity. Oh, 4 to 6. Not quite as guaranteed as I thought it was. Huh. I am seeing my mistake. It ended up being okay. I thought that Judgment was going to be a guaranteed kill. It was not. Had it been Wanderer Vestal, I think it would have been. Because Wanderer Vestal would have gotten 100% more damage, and I think that would have been an absolutely guaranteed kill. As it stands, nobody died, and we're okay. But that was a risk we did not need to take. Also, impervious enemies. Stunning them and debuffing them, not an option. I'm immediately going to go for Divine Comfort because we need as much healing as physically possible. I'm going to go for Duelist Advanced first. That way we have this riposte up and going. Filthy Morsel. Ooh, nice combo coming down. Okay, we do get blighted. That's fine. You are comboed, however, so that is a guaranteed kill, even though we rolled minimum. Then we're going to Battle Ballad the Leper straight back into the first position, where he instantly takes a blight. Okay. That's okay. We have items to cure that blight. It's not even a big deal. We can deal with it. Get rid of our 50-50. Oh, it also gets rid of our strength, though, but oh well. That's fine. Take aim. So one of our riposts is guaranteed to crit, provided we get hit. Okay, we're still doing all right. Junie is the one with the anti-venom, right? Yeah, okay, I thought so. 5 damage, that is minimum, but he's comboed. Then, yeah, let's just get rid of that. That is way too much. Then, I'm actually going to go for an Illuminate to try and daze. Didn't work because of that debuff resistance, though, but it was worth a try. Okay. Let's just go for a guaranteed 12 damage. He survives with a single point of health. You hate to see it. Fade to black. And this Judgment... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Resist that. Okay. He only does 1 damage because of the weakened. We could stall, but I think it's probably best we don't. Not to mention, we do also have the attachment where we heal more when traveling, so our health is steadily going to look better. It's an extra 20%. It's not nothing. Slip right by that debris on accident. Alright, Mr. Hoarder, what do you have? If you have bandages, I will take them. You do not. You do have woven stuff. You have a poultice. Now, what the heck is a poultice? Because apparently I don't remember. You know what? Let's just buy it. Let's just buy it. Why not? I know it's not the thing that cures everything, so may as well just get it. Chance to gain evasion. Let's get more flame, first and foremost. Let's get the cure-all. We we could shuffle relatively easily on this party, so I actually think we're not going to take the anti-shuffle. I am going to take the speed bags, though, and I think we're just going to call that there. So let's go ahead and... Nope. Get the Glimmer of Hope. Then let's get some more medicinal herbs. And yeah, good enough for me. We do also have the Pack of the Salt if we need it.
At least it should.
Oh man, 3 guaranteed battles if we go over to the left. I'm just gonna go to the resistance encounter. That does stress us out, but instead of having 2 Loathing Whispers, we only have 1. So you know what? I think it's worth it. The cash might have been something really, really good, but I don't know. Everybody wants to fight, so let's do it. Bring it on! Okay, that thing needs to die before it transforms into a huge problem. Sucker Punch, unfortunately, hitting us very hard from the get-go, almost like a Sucker Punch. So I'm going to go for Duelist Advance over on the Cabin Boy because we want him out. Oh, he's so close to going down. I don't actually think he's going to be able to transform. 2 crits happening, though. Okay, I think we still have him. I think we can take him out before he changes. It is going to be a bit close, though. Guaranteed hit. He survives with a single point of health. Judgment does 1 to 2. I think we have to roll it. We hit the 1, though. That is so sad. That was a guaranteed crit, so that one isn't too surprising. And the Cabin Boy goes down before he changes into anything. I'm learning. Ah. Okay, we're not on Death's Door. We're okay. Let's go for Divine Comfort. Try and offset that bleed a little bit. Then we actually get to go for Inspiring Tune. Not before we heal that. Okay, and we unfortunately did get minus reputation, but whatever. Dismiss was more likely to die. Ouch. Ugh, vulnerable. Nasty. No corpse should be left behind because we hit him with the Purge. Well, we're on Death's Door anyway, so... Good thing you didn't go for Dismiss. Oh, man, that would have been bad. Okay. This guy goes second regardless, so there really isn't a whole lot that we can do to save Dismiss here. So let's try and bleed. We do actually land it, 3 over 3. Sucker Punch coming down for the Leper. That is okay with me. Regen puts us back into the fight. He actually dies. He is actually full-blown dead. We don't have to worry about him at all. So let's go for a Judgment. All debuffs land. Ouch. He does go out with a 9 crit, so that sucks, but he is dead. And so is the guy ahead of him. Woo! Okay, so we could theoretically stall. I'm gonna do it on ourselves. A tiny bit. So, as far as the regen goes... Ooh, more damage, yeah. Does all of the regen that's left over just get applied to you when the battle ends, or is that just an end-of-battle healing? I could see it being either. I don't know which one it actually is, though. Either way, we have a few moments of no loathing before... Oh no! We're loathing! Apparently the Jester thinks that his mask is his face, by the way. And Oblivion's rampart awaits us now. Here we go. The fun part. Enfeebling miasma. Take aim. Altar of Resentment, that's where they all have a chance to gain more crit. Ugh. Yeah, let's get inspired.
Blood commune.
Hey, at least he does that before he gets his guaranteed crit. I am going to give us a glimmer of hope, and then withstand. Ouch. Well, hey. He apparently did not care that we gained all that protection. Divine Comfort. There we go. Looking good. Now, I'm going to go for Duelist Advance. It only hits for 2 because weak and protect, but that's fine. We do still get blood, though. Ooh, that stress is creeping up fast. We're also horrified. He regens the wrong target, though, so I'm pretty okay with that. Get rid of the protection. Then we're going to go ahead and Battle Ballad the Mr. Leper straight back into position. Big hit. 7 was just about minimum, so that sucks.
Nocturne commune.
12 damage. Okay, more horrified potentially. No, we're okay. We resist that bleed. Okay. Can't use mantra, but we can use judgment. Good stuff. This guy is all but no longer a problem. I really want to go for Solemnity, and I think I'm going to. Let's just try and stop a stress check from happening at all, because now we can go for Razor's Wits, and he's completely out of the fight. Ooh, we also get a Flame debuff for 2 of them, so that's double. That's only a single vulnerable that we get to use. What hits are this? 5 to 8, 6 to 12? We hit for 9. Okay, we are weakened. Tell you what, I'm gonna go for another Solemnity. That's our last one, though, so now we have to go all in. Triple crits going down. It's a good thing we use Solemnity, because we just got stressed out. Inspiring Tune going down. Okay. Mantra could be used, but I'm gonna go for Illumination. Give us a little more time to hit Big Boy in the front. Not that it worked, it only gave him a guaranteed crit. Four to 8, 15% chance to crit. If we crit, he dies. Good news, we crit and he died. I'm gonna go for Razor's Wit. We do actually end up hitting throughout all those debuffs, so that works for me. Mantra, so we get a tiny, tiny bit of healing.
Purge those bodies.
Okay, Flesh Weaving, that is a nasty regen, but it's okay. Duelist Advance. And then we can hit him very, very hard as well. Okay, barely anything going down on us. I am going to go for Inspiring Tune just because we're getting so terribly close to a stress. I'm going to go for Divine Comfort just for a tiny bit of healing and offsetting all those bleeds. And then you're dead. 6 damage? Never mind. We rolled minimum. 12 would have basically set us up for a guaranteed kill. Okay, he does have strength, and he immediately heals all the damage we did. Oh, that feels bad. Well, all we can do is just lay down the law on him. Rolled minimum again. Yikes. Our poor leper is not having a very good time, is he? I'm just gonna battle Ballad Dismas. Let's get him in there. Let's have him do some big damage. We'll get absolutely nuked because I forgot that he did that.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Wow, I forgot that he did that. Uh-huh. Well. Alright. Note to self, again. Don't leave the altar until last. The good thing is, we have so much stress healing waiting for us now.
Right then, who fancies a game of cards?
Nice.
Right then, who fancies a little drink?
Pretty sure most people can't even do the... no. Alright, Vestal, you and the leper are gonna have a little fisticuffs. Nice. And it was positive. Let's give... Baldwin, you have a 5% chance to dodge. Dismas, you have a 5% chance to dodge as well. Then, everybody gets a debuff resist. And finally, a whole lot of stress healing. So, that is basically all we can do. Also, I guess we're kind of just losing out not having Blight resist. So, let's add it on Mr. Leper. Why not? Hey, 60% Blight resist is not terrible. As for Mastery, we have Break upgraded, Razor's Wit, Fade to Black, Battle Ballad, and Divine Comfort are all leveled up. As well as Take Aim, but that was the first one. So, there is another uncharted place. This time, we're doing it.
The twisting corridors of long-forgotten tombs, choked with the ichor of the dead.
Ichor? I've always said Ichor. You can still afford more stagecoach repairs? Yeah, I guess we may as well. There you go. Boom. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Can't afford a single thing more. So off we go. Wait a minute. The fact that the music is muffled, is it canonically being played inside of the inn? That's funny. Here we go! The Catacombs. Uncharted again?
These ancient sepulchres
You bet it is.
ooze with the gelatinous night soil of 1,000 corpses.
Here we go.
Choice. At least it should be.
Well, right is always the right way to go.
Without proper reconnaissance, a hasty and reckless thing indeed.
Okay, +1 to how we feel about each other. Academic study. Ooh, a trinket and food, or food and a quirk? I'll take a trinket, please. Interesting. We also get tinned delicacies. Everybody gets 30% more health and 10% all resistances. If we can make it to the mountain, oh my goodness, that would be so good. Also, I've changed my mind. Who is going to have the Dark Impulse? Dismiss, you're up. No, wait, no. You have the Rat Skull. You know what? Why not? Let's just have our Jester hit like a truck. Then we can give 15% more damage to Dismas. Seems like a good idea to me. Still don't know where we are, so we still just keep pushing through. Okay, we do have a little bit of loathing. We did also get quite a bit of stress for going down this road. Torch is at 74. Another academic stud. No. He wants to fight it. No. I've made that mistake once. We're not making it again. Maybe if we had the bounty hunter.
Shifts and shudders, animated by some absolute collective intelligence, or simply an instinctive need to consume.
I really like the music here. Bagman, ectoplasm, ectoplasmic effigy, and another ectoplasm. Right. Well... Slimed. I thought it was a good idea to go for the ectoplasmic effigy. It seemed like it was buffing him. Slimed. Heroes gain stress when applied. We receive less healing, and on move, it is removed. But we can't move. Or seemingly not at the moment, at least. Well, 25%! We miss. Oh, we got some gold. Quivering. Hack. Ugh. Ugh, that animation with the ectoplasm. Duelist advance? Okay. Divine Comfort, why not? Oh, please don't summon. No! I was in the... Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Okay. It didn't do it. Oh, but he slimed us too. Oh my god. It's so much worse. Wow, he's, a problem, isn't he? I'm gonna wait to judgment him, but I am gonna try and daze him to offset what he's doing. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for us. No, you know what? Actually, you know what? What? Oh, why do you have to be such a problem? I want to go for Bagman, but I have a feeling that if we go for Bagman, then the freaking Jello is gonna summon more Jello, and it's gonna be a problem. Luckily, we ignore that protection. 17 damage coming down. Does it split when we kill it, by the way? Because that would be a problem. From the ceiling, it drips. Oh, God. Are we timed in this fight? It does split! Wow! No! Curse you! Big repose coming down, though. We basically have him down. You know what? Frickin'... You're done. You're done doing damage to us. Then... You're marked. He's dead regardless. He is dead. Please don't split first. No. Don't do it. 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 Not even close. Not even remotely close.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Whew. Well, I don't know what you guys are worried about. That went extremely well. Please don't be another fight. Was that it? No, we still have 19 left. What is this? Is this another mini boss? I'm kind of agreeing with Baldwin here. This is certain death. If one of them touches me, I may lose hold. Bloodshed, my muse. Well, can't know until we try. This is a mistake and I am going to regret it. Yes, I am. I'm gonna regret this. But oh well. Let's get inspired, shall we? Ouch. You know the drill. Hey, you can't split. There's a body there. Oh, that's exactly how you can split if there's a body. Ow! 9 damage, and we have the goops. What is the goops? Achoo! Target ally, 5% slime. We had the extra disease resist. What a shame. Yeah, gotta tell you, really feeling like a mistake. We missed, and we're blinded again. This seems bad. The whole profit thing above the ceiling seems bad. Oh, and you guys go to full health when you do that too. Uh-huh. Well, the guys in the back are probably going to, yeah, that. It's probably a good thing I didn't go for them first, huh? Lest ye be judged? Didn't land a debuff. I'm really worried about this ceiling thing. Oh, it's just, okay, it's just slime drip. It's just stress. All things considering, it just being stress could have actually been a lot worse. Okay. Get in there, Mr. Leper. He actually got 2 strength that time. Excretion. What the heck did that do? Oh, you're trying to throw out a body so that cytokinesis can go down. Oh my goodness. I think that's what he's doing, at least. Huh. 5 to 9. He has. Oh man, debuff resist is kind of crazy though. Let's blind him, or let's just kill him. In fact, I've decided that killing him would be far more efficient. Okay, a little bit of strength. So our next judgment is going to hit like a truck. Cytokinesis. There's no body, so we shouldn't summon anything. What else does that do? Oh, wow, it does so much worse than I thought it did. It does so much more than I thought it did. Also, these two have the potential to fuse. We missed. Die? Okay. I don't know why they're making monster noises, but that's fine. 6 damage. I don't know if that's enough for our judgment to kill. 4 to 6? Not nearly enough. He is dazed, though. That gives us a shot. Farewell. One more. Oh, wait, no, that was it. It was just that fight. And we got an abandoned buckler for it. Combat item. Friendly target guard. Whoa. That's actually crazy with a pure tank leper. Also a cultomaniac. I'm equipping that? That is crazy for an absolute full tank leper? Wait a minute. Okay, so what do we want to do now then? Break, purge, Withstand, Solemnity, and Intimidate. Yeah, that sounds real good to me. We do still have some of our other stuff. All right. This way, the left is definitely the best way to go. Oh, little minus reputation. That's okay. We are also going to get a little bit of loathing for coming up to this place. Stoic's Grave. Everybody wants to fight it. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Not this one again. Hey, Speedbag did kick in, though. That's cool. Divine Comfort. Let's see this through. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get so slimed up that if we can... Oh, don't take our stuff. Don't take our stuff. Okay, it took the protection. That is totally fine. You can have the protection. Just don't take anything else. I still think that this effigy is a huge problem. Although, come to think of it, it is blocking them from fusing, but it's also buffing them. So, you know what? If we can kill the ectoplasm in the back... Maybe that's how we were supposed to do it. We do get a little bit slime, so that's some stress. Quivering Hack. It is a bleed. Okay. Here is the deal. Does this take our turn? Let's find out. And we keep that, huh? Cool. Okay, our Intimidate misses, but we are now taunting. Ooh, yeah, so it just gives him random buffs. Okay, good to know. Let's go for Razor Wit, 50% chance to hit. We do end up hitting, and we actually get a really nice crit, so 10% chance. Oh, not good enough. Okay. That's one ectoplasm completely down. Provided that the thingy here cannot revive, I think this is a really good strategy. So now we go, boom. This slimes us. Man, I don't think killing that thing is ever worth it, actually, now that I'm really thinking about it. Well, we get a meltdown. That's kind of to be expected. Oh, that's a corpse. Ugh, I was kind of hoping we'd be a little bit faster. Seepage? Oh my god, he revived stuff too? Oh, good. We've ended up right back where we started. I almost wonder if it's better to let them transform at this point. Just judge the guy in the back. He's just such a huge problem. And go for Withstand, I guess. We do have to sacrifice our strength, but right now we can't afford everybody taking damage. They fuse, whatever. That's easier to deal with. Oh, but they kept their buffs. Interestingly enough, that gets rid of Taunt, huh? Okay, Illuminate. Good stuff. Now, we could Inspiring Tune. And I think I'm going to. Good miss. Good miss. That vulnerable would have been so nasty. This little guy can't fuse with anything, so let's take a swing. We miss, but alas. Okay, barely any damage. Good stuff. Let's Intimidate. Debuff Mr. Man in the back. It doesn't work, but we do keep up our taunt. Ow. out! I've played to tougher crowds than you. Oh my man, imagine if we had landed that debuff. Cytokinesis, that doesn't do anything. It does take our protection, but whatever. Judgment, debuff this fool. Now, big damage. We're not blinded. One health. One health. Okay, medicinal herbs. Prevent us from dying. Really? 16 crit now? Little late, but, you know. Oh my god, he revives it immediately! What the... This is a ridiculous fight, bro! It went so much better the first time! What is this BS? God, I wish we had the run option right about now, because I would be running for my frickin' marbles. Solemnity doesn't heal us for anything, because we have 3 stacks of slime, so we only get 1% healing. This is so bad. This is so bad. What do we even do against this? I don't know, frickin' give our man some strength. It's just gonna heal it immediately. So you know what? We do big damage to the big slime. Ouch. Multiple sets of death doors. 3 sets of death doors. And it's a death door dot. Dead on the first check. Can't heal. Solemnity won't do anything. Why did that seemingly do true damage? Did I just see that correctly? Why did it do that? Death Door dot. It's always the way. Oh my god. Brother, what is this fight? This went so good the first time around in comparison. Oh my goodness. And he took our strength again. Okay. Wow. I felt like we had a pretty good shot up until that final fight. Oh my god, what was that? I guess it was like my target priority just being super far off, but dude, good lord, what in the world? Wow, I guess our other fights went extremely well in that case, because I don't know what difference happened. I guess my target priority was just all over the place. That's the only thing I can really think of. Because that third fight was the hardest fight of this entire region. And we had already done an exact replica of that fight. Holy crap. That was insane. It had to have been my target priority. I really don't know what else it could have been. Wow. Okay. Well, let's get some more candles. Inventory slots, increase loot. That's kind of all I want. Receive a free random item? Yeah, that sounds nice. More scouting, more route scouting. Uh-huh. Minus repair costs. You better believe it. And we can't do anything there, so stagecoach. Fragile flame can be mounted. What is that? I want to see what it is. Can I... Oh, well, I already spent, so...
Do not retreat from painful remembrance.
Each infernal flame provides a different challenge by applying unique modifiers. Must replace all effects applied at each flame level and disable flame extinguished ambushes. Okay, now it tells me what it does. We get more debuff resist. We get less health, less speed. We get stress resist. Confession flame effects are unchanged, and we get more candles. Huh. That actually sounds kind of nice, because stress is usually the thing that does the most damage to us, so that actually sounds really good. Okay, well, yeah. Note to self, anything uncharted is extremely dangerous, and we should be bringing bounty hunters to them, because holy crap. Well, a lesson hard learned, I guess. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And I don't know, in the next one, I guess we'll just see what happens. Yeah. So, there is an item that we could equip that basically buffs us like crazy, but we get less candles. So if we well and truly want to win, I think equipping that candle is torchlight is probably the way to go. And honestly, we've been struggling so much through resentment, I'm sort of debating equipping it. Something else I was debating doing is maybe just doing a couple runs off camera, just to get more candles, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of showing every run, so I don't know. I haven't decided on that. But, yikes. We keep dying at the exact same length of time, so that certainly does not feel good. Granted, unlocking the heroes' stories and spending candles is making it to where we can, technically, get further and further every time, so... you know, there will come a point where we just have so many so many upgrades in store that will make it regardless, so I guess we'll just keep working for that. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you
In the next one.
Bye.